Hey there and welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I'm Nick, and in this character spotlight we have Chloe. She is a kind of mean, melancholy elf girl that really likes lollipops. Now, I do like this character. You know, she's part of a little school group or whatever, so she's wearing her school outfit, but she carries around a big old dagger. So, yeah, the mischievous club in this school, you know, the delinquents and everything, she'd fit in just perfect. That's kind of her persona or whatever. But all right, let's go ahead and get to these skills here. Skill number 1, the Violet Twilight. It is a physical attack power increase, and enemies that get hit by this will also get a stack of cower with a limit of 66 stacks. So she buffs up with this, and any of her other attacks is going to put on stacks of cower up to a maximum of 66. I'll get to what that does in just a bit. Skill number 2, Moonlit Snow. It's a single target damage attack and physical defense debuff that increases depending on the number of those cower stacks that are on. So the higher the cower stacks, lower their defense gets. Over time, this tends to ramp up. It's kind of the mechanic. Her EX skill increases the physical attack power, and if you happen to have her at 5 stars, it greatly increases physical attack power. And her Union Burst is fairly simple. It's a large single target damage attack. It's a multi-hit, chance for multi-crit, so it could do some pretty significant damage depending on how high those little cower stacks are. Now, the thing with this character is it does take a long time for her to ramp up. She doesn't have a 6-star or anything, but thankfully she did get a little piece of special equipment, one that I do not have on as of yet. What this is, the From Dusk Till Dawn Blade. It's kind of an odd name or whatever, but if you guys have seen the movie, you know, that's I love that movie. I really do. It's got Cheech in it for a short time, but you know, I like that movie. What it does is it upgrades the Violet Twilight skill number 1 to increase the physical attack buff, but it also increases the max number of the cower stacks from 66 to 99. If it would ever get there. Okay, now here's the thing with these cower stacks. Apparently they never drop off. You know, once those stacks are on something, they're on. So they're just not going to go anywhere. I mean, that's kind of a bad thing for the monsters or whatever. They're going to cower a lot. The weird thing with this, though, is like the cower stacks, the little icon for the cower stacks, it looks like a lollipop. You'll see it in a second if you can make it out. It's kind of small. But, you know, her lollipop's basically her signature, I guess. Is like, she really likes her lollipop. Can't help it. She likes her lollipop. Like, even the actions that this character does, you know, the strikes and everything, the movement, I actually really like it. But with Chloe here, here's the problem. Not so good. Just not so good. All right, here's the thing. She has to ramp up, okay? And in order to ramp up, it has to be a long fight. And the problem with this character is that even though those stacks can add up fairly quick, it doesn't seem like they amount to anything. It really doesn't. Like, there's other characters that can do as much or more damage than her without this whole stack mechanic. Now, you know, if they ever added a 6-star to her, which doesn't seem to be likely anytime soon, they could fix that very easily, because this character does have some really good potential. But sadly, that's where she's stuck, at the potential side. Yeah, like PvP, you would never use her in PvP, ever, because those cower stacks, only she benefits from it. And when the skill with the defense down, then other characters can start, you know, making use of that. But it takes a long time for her to get it to anything significant. And by then, the battle's either done or makes no difference. And in my case, it usually doesn't make any difference. So it's just whatever. And as you can see, you know, I have her at 3 stars, level 100. And she seems to be kind of slow getting through this for whatever reason. It's like her normal attacks are just really meh. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, I do like this character. There's not very many characters in Princess Connect that I don't care for or whatever. But, you know, mischievous girl with a lollipop. I like the elf girl lollipop mischievous. I like it. See, she got the lollipop. But sadly, you know, other than, you know, some typical PvE, she's not good anywhere. I mean, you know, like Luna Tower. You don't really want to take her into the Luna Tower because, you know, the stacking thing. And PvE, yeah, she can get in there. She can, you know, whoop a few things here and there. But again, you know, if you're doing waves, let's say you're doing standard fight, standard waves, you know, wave, wave, wave. You kill stuff, you kill stuff, you kill stuff. Her stacks aren't going to have time to really get anywhere, are they? You know, maybe really, really early on, if you get this character and the fights are longer because you just don't have the DPS, maybe this could be effective. But yeah, other than that, not so much. I mean, I've seen her in a few short strategies when it comes to single target boss fights. That's it. And she is easily replaced by something else. Really easily replaced. I mean, these strategies are probably old strategies when Chloe first came out. When she first came out, it was probably a good thing, but sadly, that certainly didn't hold, right? So, this is one of those characters, like, I have a feeling when she first comes out for the global folks, that she's actually going to be pretty good. She's going to be pretty useful. That's the feeling that I get from this. But the problem is her longevity is probably really, really freaking short. It's because nobody uses her anymore. On the JP side, she's nowhere. Nobody really cares. Yeah. So, you know, PvE bosses, if you need a character that can reduce defense and over time reduce it a significant amount, this is a good character, good single target character. But otherwise, no arena, no Luna Tower, not even really clan battles. I mean, it's just PvE boss kind of fights. That's it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Oh man, I want a lollipop. I do like this character though. It's a casual, simple design of an elf girl with a lollipop. Maybe that makes me a bad person. I like the elf girl with a lollipop. Sorry. We'll see you in the next video.